Rod, thanks for joining us today on our Finance AI Explained series. What would be your advice, Rod, for a CFO today, absorbing what they're seeing in the market, hearing, no doubt, tons of information in media and in news about generative AI and its promise for customers and business growth, and CFOs who are wearing more hats today than ever before as the stewards of capital and the controllers of risk and drivers of transformation. What's a CFO to do in 2023 when this is all just really beginning?
I think it's the role the CFO's always played, and that is to really be the conscience of the business and not get caught up in the moment. Come back and make sure that the facts prove out that the investments are worth it. And then to be very specific in terms of investments that need to be made. So let me give you one very tangible example. We just finished a piece of research on digital transformation and trying to measure the value of a well-done digital transformation enterprise and compare it to the market. What we really found is a couple of things. One, there's a correlation. Number two, there's about 1.25 trillion worth of market value that could be captured when you do it well. But there's a couple factors in that. So it's not just about the technology you select, it's how you implement it and how specific you are with shareholders. The key thing for me, and the surprising item, was that when we looked at how digital transformation and specifically use of AI and cloud and cyber were reported in public financials, that mattered. And the proximity of the words used in the public filing mattered because it showed intentionality on part of the business. So as a CFO, it's not just about those four faces you just talked about. It's also about being very intentional about what you communicate. What I've often found is that executives are very worried about divulging their strategy in some kind of filing document. And while that may be the case, at the end of the day, value is created with execution and capability within the organization. So I'm less worried about divulging the things we're doing. I really want to focus on execution, make sure that my organization can drive the changes needed. So those are the kinds of things I think about for a CFO, is really focus on operations because not a lot have changed in that area.